What's up, guys? Wanted to talk to you today about a concept called learned helplessness. This is something we've all experienced as business owners. If you haven't experienced yet, you will, because you're going to make a mistake of some kind. You'll do something that didn't work. Maybe you tried Facebook marketing once and it didn't work, or you tried boosting your posts, which is not the same as Facebook marketing, but you tried that. Maybe you didn't get any results from it. And you decide, that doesn't work for me. So you stop trying. And then maybe you hired somebody. This is a big one. We hire somebody. It takes some time, but we find out that they're not the right person for our company. And so that makes us gun shy. Like we don't want to try again. And then we can start talking about it. So we'll talk about and say stuff like there's no good people out there, for instance. Well, if you say that enough, it becomes a belief. And if you believe it, then there could be somebody great standing right in front of you, and you are not going to see them. You're not going to see them because you have a belief that there are no good people out there. So this is called learned helplessness. You guys have heard about the elephants. Like when they're babies, they tie them up just they chain them up, one of their legs up to a stake in the ground, and they try like hell trying to get away, and they just can't. So eventually they quit trying because they've learned that they're helpless. They cannot get away. If the thing is chained to their ankle or whatever the bottom part of their leg, then they're going to stop trying to get away. Well, the same thing happened with, there was an experiment done with Piranha. So they had Piranha in a fish tank, and they put a glass divider in the tank. One side they had food, plenty of food for the Piranha to eat, other fish and whatever else they eat. And then they put the Piranha on the other side. Well, after going at it, trying to get the food, they eventually learned that they can't get to the food. So they quit trying. So once they removed the glass panel, the Piranha would literally die. They would literally die. They wouldn't swim over to get the food because they've already tried that before and it didn't work. Well, this is what happens in our businesses. This is what happens in relationships. This is what happens in our health, in our diet, in our exercise. This is what happens in sales. This is what happens in marketing. This is what happens in our mindset is we try something, it doesn't work, and we give up. We just learned that it's helpless. And so my message to you is to just understand that was only feedback. It was only feedback that this particular offer that we did in the marketing didn't work, that this particular person that we hired didn't work, that this particular exercise and diet and program that we didn't work. It's just feedback to know that, okay, now that I've gotten that feedback, I need to try something new. Because it's the same thing as changing your responses. If there's an event happening, you change your response to get the different outcome. Well, we have to change it. We're getting feedback. Is it working? Is it not working? With customers, same thing. If you're getting a bunch of negative feedback from customers, where it's happening very regularly, something's not working. Whether it's your body language, your tonality, your approach, your demeanor, all these things. There's got to be a reason why the customers are getting upset. And so if that's happening to you, you've got to change your approach. You can't just keep doing the same thing because you're going to keep getting the same result. Or you could do the other. You can have the learned helplessness and just quit trying. Or have your attitude, because then you get a belief that all customers suck, right? Or that these particular kinds of customers are no good. And that eventually is going to be a belief, whether it's true or not. It's a perceived truth that you've created for yourself. But that's the thing, is it's all made up. You made it up. And we do this. I'm not beating you guys up. I do this too. I do it all the time. And it's something that with awareness, then I can understand that, hey, this is just this one particular situation. This is just feedback. So let's try it a different way, and maybe we'll get a different result. And most of the time we do, if we just continue to try. So that's the thing, is just continue to try. Don't give up. don't stop trying just because one particular thing didn't work, because one particular person that you hired didn't work. Keep trying, and eventually you'll find people that are awesome to join your team, and that's kind of where we're at. We've got really awesome people right now. Really stoked about that. There's been lots of marketing things that I've tried, lots of offers that I've tried, didn't work. And so I didn't stop trying though. That's one thing, is I didn't stop trying. I just keep going at it because I'm just not afraid to do it. And it's like, I think that's a muscle, you know, even though there's been lots of things that have been disappointing, extremely disappointing. I don't quit. I don't give up. I just keep going. I just brush it off, even though it might take me a week or two sometimes, because some of those things hurt. You know, they hurt really bad, and they could scar you. But you just keep going. You keep trying. You keep pushing. Try something new and hope for a different result. So that's my message. Love you guys. Go make money. Boom. Be sure to check out the free training below.